successful competitive life. You know, since you've started, how would you sum up your 2013, both competitively and in your personal life? Would you say it was a successful year?
I think every year is a successful year. You know, like what I think it just depends the way you look at it.
Yeah.
Definitely competitive wise, it didn't go as well as I would have expected or as I would like. I placed second at the Arnold and fourth at the Olympia.
But that's, to be fair, you know, for anyone watching, that is, amazing.
It's not too shabby to be second and fourth in the world, you know. It doesn't hurt, but when it comes to expectations, you know.
And it's natural, everyone is going to have expectations, especially at your level, you know, coming off the win in 2012, you know, and you just have such a big name, and you know, everyone, you just stand out to people, so you know, it's completely understandable.
Yeah, no, but I wouldn't say that I'm frustrating. I think it's just more of a learning experience.
Yes.
You know, a learning experience for me was mainly to like, as cheesy and cliche as it might sound, that winning doesn't necessarily mean taking first place. Yeah. Because I'm the only one who knows all these struggles I had to go through my prep, and for me to be on that stage. So I think that the everyday battle, it's actually what makes you a winner or a loser. And I
think it's a great attitude to have, you know?
Yeah, I mean, my placing at the Olympia, everybody's like, oh, you must be upset. Well, would I like to have placed better? Absolutely. But I know that I have done everything in my power to be there. Whenever they announced my placing, I was like, I have done everything I could.
Yeah, you literally brought the best package you could.
There was nothing else that I could have done. So it's up to the judges. It's a very subjective sport, and
I think that's a great attitude to have, you know, for people that look up to you, to see that you know placing first isn't necessarily the most important thing. It's it's the taking part. It's the know that you've improved on the competition beforehand, and like you said, that you did everything you possibly could, so you felt like a winner. I think it's a great message to send to people, you know, that are starting in their careers.
Oh, absolutely. And when you're prepping for a show, every day there is something.
Yeah.
Every day is a battle. Yeah. There is always something every single day that you could look and be like, oh, I'm not doing this today because, for example, I'm not feeling well. Guess what? Yeah. You gotta if you wanna be great, you gotta suck it up and deal with it.
Yeah. But we know the diet is extremely hard, and we are fully aware that you like to deal with it with a great sense of humor. Between Instagram, jokes, photos, would you say that helps you with the lifestyle?
I just make fun of myself, you know, because I know that I get a little bit crazy.
Yeah. And so it's understandable. It's understandable.
I just make fun of it because I think sometimes I get to such a borderline, like, cuckoo crazy that I'm like, if I don't make fun of myself,
you'll go nuts.
I'm gonna go crazy, and I'm gonna drive everyone around me absolutely insane.
Like, I think that's why people like you so much, though, is because when you go to your Instagram or your Facebook or your Twitter, every day there's a joke. Every single day. When I wake up in the morning and look at Twitter, Nathalia Melo, need my coffee ASAP, and a million other jokes.
Yeah, and I just got my Nespresso too.
Good, yeah, me too.
That thing's so good. Anyways, but like, for example, mainly when you have a partner that have to deal with your crazy ass. Can I say ass? Excuse my French.
You can say anything on post-workout.
Yeah, like you just have to deal with humor because those ones around you, I mean, it was your choice to compete. It was your choice to put yourself through it. The people around you, the people around you can go through hell because you're dieting. So you just have to make fun of it.
Yeah, it's a great way to be, even to be able to laugh at yourself. You know, like some people take themselves so seriously. And we all know you take yourself and your competitions so seriously, but to see that side of you is really endearing. And I think that's, again, why people like you so much.
Thank you.
But obviously as well on Instagram, we see that you got a new puppy,
Nacho.
So we have to ask you about him.
Oh, Nacho is a joy. Nacho makes me smile.
What age is he now?
He's 5 months.
He is a big dog. Would you like to tell the viewers what he is?
I have a Maltese.
A Maltese.
I had a Maltese. I have a Bernese mountain dog. Right now he's about like 20 kilos, but he's gonna grow to about 60.
Yeah.
And he thinks he's 5 kilos. So he comes, jumps, sits on our lap like he's like nothing, and I'm like, and he's like has his paws on my face. I think that it's so good to have a puppy because they're always so curious about everything. That it kind of makes you observe the little things that you didn't pay attention before, like a little flower in the garden or like little things like that. That
they make you smile.
It just gives you joy.
So will he help your competition season this year? Put a smile on your face.
Oh, he does.
He does
wakes
anyway.
me up every day with a big lick across my face.
She also told me that she's got out of doing any chores, dog walking, the rest of the nasty stuff. She doesn't have to do any of that. How did you manage that?
Wow. You're getting me in trouble now, girlfriend. I pretend I do. I'm like, oh, sure, I walked him. But I think he'd love to go for another walk.
So they're both well trained.
No, but my Roger actually likes to walk the dog.
That's what you call it.
What? Yeah, I think he likes it. I mean, I just use the rain. I'm not feeling well. The rain is going to be bad for my health.
Well, you've got a big task on your hand looking after him. That's for sure.
He's going to be a big boy.
Yeah. Who cares? It'll be well worth it.
Yeah.
But we know that you're dieting now and you're training for 2014. How's that going?
It's going well. This, I would say that has been one of the most challenging preps for me.
This year?
Yeah.
Why is that?
One, because it's completely out of my environment that I'm used to prep. Yeah. One, I'm always, I lived in Florida, so I always prepped in a warm place.
Yeah.
That's one. So for me, it's been very different to be prepping in a colder place. In every little thing, mainly when you have a routine, I had lived by myself and lived in Florida my whole competitive career. Yeah. So, like, I had a system of doing things.
So now the system is flipped on its ass. And
you're starting fresh. Pretty much, yes. So, being in a new gym, I worked out when I lived in Florida at the same gym for 10 years. So I knew where everything was. So you come here, it's different gym. And people normally don't understand that that's my job. Yeah. So they want to sit there and talk to you for 15 hours straight. And I'm like, oh my God, don't do this.
I need to do this
right now. And that's another thing. And even because I'm going to the gym twice a day, spending 3, 4, 5 hours.
It's a big part of your life.
And people think I'm crazy because they don't know that's what I do for a living. So they just see me there 5 hours a day and they're looking at me like,
there's some taboo about
Did you leave?
There's some taboo with the bodybuilding industry in that sense that, people that spend hours in the gym are nuts. But if, like for example, your fiance is a rugby player, if he spends 5 or 6 hours training for rugby, that's normal.
Yeah.
It's a weird balance. Maybe people will open their minds.
Yeah, but it's not only here. I had to go through that when I first started, when I lived in America. But people were used to see me there every day, so it just got to a point they're like, oh, she's here.
She's always here.
Already.
She's part of the furniture.
Yeah.
So how did you get into the bikini competitive season, basically the competitions? And was it, we know you're a professional personal trainer.
Yeah.
You're highly qualified. Did that come first or did the competitions come first?
I had a fairly athletic background. I swam for 12 years. I started working out when I was 14, 15.
Wow, so that's, yeah.
I started lifting weights, going to the gym, and I would spend hours there just for the sake of it.
So this was meant to happen?
Yeah, I always liked it.
There was no other path?
Yeah, I couldn't see myself really doing anything, even though I did go to law school in Brazil, but I quit.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I can't see myself wearing a suit all day. I'll kill someone.
Yeah.
So it just slowly, working out, training, being active was something that has always been in my life. Then when I moved to America, you know, like the eating habits and stuff, I started getting a little unhealthy.
Yeah.
Then I felt like I had to change.
Yeah.
And that's when I started looking into competitions. But I wasn't really aware that there was a bikini division.
Category, yep.
For me, I still had that image that it was only bodybuilding.
Yep.
And I was like, I know it takes a lot of hard work, but it's not something that I would like to look like myself.
Yeah.
Then that's when I found out about bikini.
Yep.
And I'm
and
like,
you're hooked. That's for me.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
sure. Why not?
Yeah, amazing.
I didn't think I could do it, to be very honest. I'm like, not sure. But I was like, hey, you only know if you try.
It's an amazing attitude to have, and so many girls think like that. They're like, should I put myself out there? You know, it's a big deal.
It's not easy.
It's brave. It's brave.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
If anybody tells you that it's easy, I can guarantee they're lying.
Yeah.
But I think that it's so rewarding, not only because of the trophy, not only because of winning or losing, but I think the strength that it gives you in believing that yes, you can
do it. Yeah.
Because every single day you're fighting like a little battle with the devils in your head.
Yeah, completely.
Because you're in a strict diet. Yeah. Then you look in the fridge, and then there is like that chocolate cake, and you're looking. The little devil is right here. Oh, just a bite. And
so
the
you're
angel is like,
on
don't
the job
do it.
24/7. People don't understand that.
Yeah, yes.
24/7.
And you are under pressure, not only in your house, but with people that surround you. They're like, just a sip, you won't hurt.
Yeah.
Just a bite,
you don't understand.
People, it's very hard for people to understand. So I think that these little battles that you win every day makes you stronger, and it gives you the confidence that you can take to all other aspects of your life.
And do you think, just on that point, do you think it's that attitude that makes a good brand ambassador? We know you're sponsored by Nutrex and Better Buddies, which are two huge international companies that might not be that well known here in Ireland, but they're really big companies.
Yeah.
Do you think that's an important element to being a brand ambassador? You know, being a strong character.
Oh, absolutely. I think you have to have a personality.
Yeah.
You know, people are looking. One thing that I have noticed is that companies are looking for someone with a personality, somebody that stands out, somebody that has something to add to their brand.
Yeah.
Because you have competitors around the road, left and right. You have people turning pro all the time. Just having a pro title, yes, it is a good. Absolutely. Winning a show is a good. Yes. Yeah. But you need to remember that this is just a platform to make you known.
Yeah.
And you have to take advantage of that to give it a little twist and give it a personality so you can get noticed.
So that's a big point. Personality, drive.
Yeah. And it's not going to be easy again. It's not that you're going to knock on your door and be like, go to a company and be like, hey, can you sponsor me? I'll guarantee that 9 out of 10 will be like, no.
Yeah.
Maybe a 10 out of 10. So
especially
you have to be
here
persistent.
in Ireland.
Not only in Ireland, I think it's in Europe and even in the States too. It's not something that it just, hey, here, we're offering sponsorships. It doesn't really work like this. You have to show the company what you have to add to them.
And I remember I actually went to your seminar in Dublin, which was amazing. I remember you saying that, you know, you knocked on everybody's doors. You sent millions of emails. You kept fighting. And is that what do you think? Would you put that down to your success with your companies? That you really chased them?
Yeah, persistence. But one key, it's like you have to be persistent, but know how to draw the line to not be annoying.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can push a company away by being overly over the top, on top of them. Just make yourself noticeable. Make yourself known for something, like you mentioned about my Instagram, about the humor.
Yeah.
Like I'll be walking sometimes in an expo, and somebody will come up to me and be like, "Oh, I love that e-card that you posted on Instagram." A lot of people know that I like coffee.
Yeah.
So it's like these little things that make you different from other people.
And that's important to be different. Yeah. And obviously you're sponsored by Better Buddies as well, which is an amazing clothing company. It's not really that well known here in Ireland. It's quite new. It's only sold by Irishmuscle, and you're sponsored by them for their worldwide division.
Yes.
What is that like?
It's freaking awesome.
So one word, awesome.
So awesome. Like it's just, I was just in Sweden.
Yeah. We see the photos.
Yeah, I was just in Sweden with them, and it's like it's still beyond me when I go to a different country, and people know who I am. Yeah. And like when I walk into like their booth and stuff, and there's like this big poster of me, I stand next to it. I'm like, by the way, this girl right here, it's me.
Brilliant.
Right here, see her, right? It's me.
Soak it in, soak it in.
Yeah, and I stand next to it. I'm like, you wanna take a picture? It's still very unreal. It was like the first time I saw myself on the cover of a magazine, and until now, it's still the same feeling. Yeah. I just want to grab people by the hand when I see them at the store. I'm like, you want to see this? That's me right there. See this? It's me.
Well, that's such an amazing attitude to have. That makes you so real, you know? Like a lot of people you think that have so much publicity would be, you know, maybe stuck up their own, you know what, or...
Oh, no, I get so excited when I see it.
That's amazing.
I went to this is a funny story. I went to the store the other day, and I'm on Muscle and Fitness UK this month. So I bought 2 of the same magazines. And people here are very reserved. They never like...
Oh, they're very reserved, yeah.
So I'm buying the magazine, and the guy's like, oh, you must like this magazine. You bought 2 of them. Like, no, it's because I'm on it. Do you want to see it? Hold on a second. Right here. That's me. I clean up well, don't I?
You're dead right. Why not?
Hey, gotta show it off.
You've got to flaunt it.
When I'm 60, I'm not going to be having a lot to show off. So might as well show off now that I'm 30.
You better keep them all. So actually, you know, it's a good point. Obviously, you know, right now you're competing, you're a brand ambassador, you're a woman who does it all. What will you be doing in 10 years' time? You know, when the competitions end and, you know, that whole lifestyle kind of dies down, where do you see yourself? What's the goal?
I think 10 years is a lot to think.
You live in the now.
Yeah, but like, for example, 5 years from now, I would definitely like to have a little fitness studio or a supplement store. That's something that I have always wanted to do. But and I want to have kids.
Yeah.
I don't know if in 5 years or maybe might be on the 10-year mark, but it's something that I think most women, that's something that we wanna do. It's very hard for me to say where I am gonna be because of my fiance's career. Yeah. Being a professional athlete for him that is contracted by clubs, we don't know.
Yeah. So you go where the work goes.
Yeah, pretty much, because again, my job is more flexible.
Yeah.
I love doing the seminars.
Yeah.
For right now, I would like to do seminars forever, to be very honest, because I think that
you like helping people.
I think
sharing information.
Yes, I think that competing, when you're prepping, it's a very selfish moment.
Yeah.
Because you're doing that for you, pretty much. But I think when I do the seminars, I'm helping people. I'm sharing knowledge, and I'm trying to avoid having people go through some bad moments that I went through myself, and I learned by living. So I would like to teach them how to not go through what I had to go through.
That's nice. It's a really nice thing to want to do.
So I feel like that's the best way for me to give back.
And it's rewarding, so it's understandable that you would like to.
It is very rewarding.
You never know, maybe you'll have your own seminar studio.
Seminar every day.
Yeah.